Nicely done. Big sound. And relax. Okay, some real fine work. Now, I like that. That was cool, though. I'm just giving you a hard time. What I liked about some of the end of that exercise, and most groups don't do this efficiently the first time, so I'm glad that you're doing it. As the intervals start to expand, as we go to major third, minor third, major third, tritone, the interval expands, and in the low register you have to make an adjustment with the position of the jaw, especially in the brass instruments. We get into the low register. That tritone especially, with some of the 1, 2, 3 combinations in the brass valves, and that low F sharp, you really have to drop the jaw and protrude the corners down to get that to resonate. And a lot of times, a lot of players will have problems with that. But the numbers of times, even in the tubas and some of the baritone instruments, you got a real good center to the lowest extended intervals. What we're going to do is we're going to work on number 5 and number 6 simultaneously. And basically what that is we're going to do all the sustained chordal material, the crescendos and the decrescendos. So brass, you'll play number 5, and woodwinds, you will play number 6. And we will do it together. All right? Now, this is where you've got to learn to not change pitch, not change tone, and stay in balance, both from a sectional and an ensemble point of view during all the volume changes, all the crescendo and decrescendos. Very important that you listen to the performer on your left, to the performer on your right, and to your best capabilities, the performers within your section, to make sure we've got good sectional balance and hopefully create an overall listening to the ensemble, so we have sectional and ensemble balance in all the dynamic changes. Completely full in one breath, and the timing of the breath is perfect. Don't let the pitch decay. Okay, make sure we have no pitch decay on that release or just before the release. Keep the support consistent to the point of release and bring air back into the body. Here we go. Set. 1, 2, and breathe. Completely full warm air. Up, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Good. 1, 2. Full breath. Balance. Pitch and tuning. Warm air. Open throat. Beautiful. Beautiful sound. And relax. Boy, that's a lot better. Lot better. Excellent work. Good. Any questions about how to approach the exercises? You know, the one thing we haven't done so far is added the feet to the process. And the timing of the feet as it relates to the tempo of the metronome is so important, because it really has to, when you think about the exercises, what we're trying to do to become a marching musician is synchronize the tempo of our music with the tempo of our feet. And the pulse of our music comes from, when we rehearse at least, either the percussion section, the drum major, or the metronome. All right? So your responsibilities are now to synchronize everything that we've just done musically, which would be the timing of our breath, tongue stroke timing, depression of the valves or keys in tempo, with, guess what? The timing of our footfall. So now we have perfect timing in our feet, coordinated with either our drum major's hands or the metronome, the Dr. Beat, all right, whichever, or if we have a drum line playing with no drum major, the sound of the pulsation of the drum line. So we've got those tempo variables, but our feet are perfectly in time with the tempo source. Then from there, we have to synchronize the timing and the tempo of how we breathe and exhale our air, the timing of the tongue stroke or the attacks, the timing of the valve depression or the keys. So we have to have every part of our body, of our system, has to be a well-oiled, synchronized, and meshed machine to do what? To create that characteristic quality of sound or the tone that we're looking for at all times. Cool. In Japan we go kakoi, which means cool in Japanese, okay? All right, that sounds great. I want everybody just to take a moment right now to shake it out and relax, and we're going to come back in a few seconds. Thank you. Well, it's day 3 of my clinic at RCC, and we're now on to the portion of taking all of the musical technique exercises that we've worked on and putting them on the move, starting to synchronize the musical responsibilities with their visual responsibilities. As you can see, they're taking exercise number 2 now, and we're working on timing of the feet, the footfall as it relates to the metronome. That is being synchronized with the tempo of their breath, as well as the depression of either the keys or the valves. Trombone players are really specifically working on the timing of their wrist and their hand motion. Very simple, but very poignant to create a synchronization of all body parts. Most importantly, we've taught them how to breathe in a relaxed manner. So they're breathing completely full of air, and they're playing to the end of their breath in a very continuous manner. It's been a pleasure to be with you. Thank you so much. RCC Tigers, thank you so much for having me here on your campus. It's been a great 3 days.